5.5 hours. That's how long I've been pretending that I'm working when actually just continuously scrolling and watching nonsense. This year, my goal was to go full in on my self development. I would wake up 5 a.m., meditate, read books, exercise, try to eat more healthy. But I still end up procrastinating like a pro. Why? Because screen time was my productivity, creativity, and progress killer. So I did something drastic. When I saw I was averaging 5.5 hours a day on my phone, that's a part-time job in absolute nonsense. So I hit the nuclear button. No social media, no streaming, no just one more reel, just me, my to-do list, and zero excuses. The rules. Delete all social and streaming apps. Yes, even the TikTok. Bye bye. No just checking. We all know where that leads. Replace scroll time with actual work. Filming, spending more time with kids and my wife. So from tomorrow my phone will be used just replying the messages, taking the call, listening for audiobooks, podcasts, and filming. Nothing else. So let's see how 7-day social media detox challenge gonna go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm still allowed to use YouTube, but just on my computer and just for educational purpose. So the day one officially started. Okay, so I wake up this morning and immediately felt weirdly free. No notifications buzzing, no just checking Instagram for 5 minutes, which usually end up in 50 minutes scrolling. Instead, I just got up, made myself a coffee, wrote down my daily tasks, and just started doing them. No distraction. And guess what? By the lunchtime, I already finished everything. Like even the annoying chores I usually procrastinate on. Who knew deleting apps could transform me in productive robot? Although I'm not gonna lie, today I catch up myself continuously reaching for my phone. Then I realize there is nothing left to scroll. Honestly, it's kind of sad how automatic this habit is. I still have hour and a half until my kid's coming back, and I finish all my daily tasks. And even did more. Oh my god, I really didn't expect that. Scrolling on social media takes away so much time. I never felt that I was checking my phone too that much. Just a couple minutes and that's all. What's this 10, 20 minutes? Doesn't make big difference in the day, but when adds up together, I guess, is a big difference. I'm kind of angry on myself and I just now realizing how much time I was just wasted on scrolling. I guess if nothing interesting gonna happen by the evening, I will update how it's gonna go the second day. So on the second and third day was nothing too much special. Kids was at home, so I didn't have enough time to film too much. But it was it was a really nice feeling because while we was out with the kids playing, it was much more easy to be focused in the present time, enjoying the time with the kids instead of constantly checking your phone, looking for some magical messages, notifications. So yeah, the second and third day was kind of easy. I'm barely even touch my phone, except to when I want to film or take a picture of the kids. But it wasn't something really hard. This second and third day, I didn't feel too much that I'm missing that a lot on the because I haven't been checking any social media. So it wasn't bad feeling. I didn't have this like think of the maybe I missed something or oh my god what I need to do because I haven't been checking. Maybe I'm missing some important messages. Although my social media is nothing crazy, it's just like personal social media, and that's why it's maybe not so big deal of how I haven't been checking. But I didn't expect to that social media was affecting my mood because as we know, when you check like Instagram or everything, you're all the time seeing people traveling or something, and If at the moment you cannot, you know, go out with your kids, you cannot go travel some special places, you kind of you're putting yourself in the bad mood, you know. It's not like you're jealous, but you're wishing maybe to have some similar stuff or something, you know. You're all the time wishing to, when you see something and other people's reach their goals or something, you keep pressuring yourself, you know, and start to feel like, oh, I'm the loser, or I'm not good enough, you know, when actually, because when you check the social media all the time, you see most of the time you're gonna see happy lives, everything, and if you check and how everyone is enjoying their times, or you know, it's kind of, you start to compare yourself, and I don't think so is that good thing, because at the end the social media, everyone is posting, even I myself, I will post just the happy moments of my life. I'm not gonna post my downside, or like unhappy time, or whatever of the things you're struggling in, and it gives you this unrealistic view of the world, you know, that everyone is happy, but except you, for everyone is happening so many positive things. Like, you start to compare your life with another people's life, what you see in social media, without realizing that everyone struggles, you know, and everyone has their ups and downs. So anyway, today is the day 4. Already from the morning I was much more productive. Straight in the morning I finish all my smaller annoying tasks to do. So now another half of the day, because the kid is in kindergarten, I have much more time to focus on the bigger things, prepare another videos, what I'm planning to film. Kind of good feeling now. During these days I've been reaching for my phone less and less. I would leave my phone in another room, and it's like I don't have any feeling of this, like, oh, where is my phone? Maybe I lost, I know where I put my phone. It clears my head day by day, and yeah, we'll see by the day 7 what's gonna be. Although sometimes I'm still struggling when I want to find some things, find some information on YouTube. I need to go to the computer. It was so convenient all the time. You get an idea, you go straight to YouTube and check it. Now, if I wanted to check it, I need I need to come back. If I'm outside, I need to come back home and check. You know, so adding this step is kind of helpful. If I have an idea, I'm gonna write down in my phone in the notes or something, and then when I have time, really have time, I'm gonna go and check it. And using computer is not that much as addictive, and I'm not gonna start scrolling like on the phone, you know. I will probably just check what I need to check, find information what I need, and then continue doing what I'm supposed to do, instead of just stuck on my phone checking for Instagram, what's happening in the world, or checking on the TikTok, or checking on the reels, you know. Okay, let's see how it's gonna go today, and if nothing happened, I'm gonna update on day 5. So today is day 5 of me not using any social media or streaming apps, and I kind of come to realization today that social media itself is not a big problem, but the biggest problem, I guess, it is that we all the time carrying with us in the phone, and let us self to be easy distracted by availability and easy access to it. Because now finally, after deleting all these apps, I don't feel this urge to check my phone that much, and constantly distracting myself every moment I would have free. To have this easy access just to look on other people's lives and don't concentrate on my own life is kind of silly, I guess. It doesn't make too much sense why I spending time concentrating on another people's life, and I should concentrate on my own. And of course, sometimes it's good to have a break, check what's going around, but then to spend 3 4 hours on your phone just to looking on another people's lives, while you can spend this time concentrating on yourself, spending on this time on working, improving yourself, is really kind of silly thing to do, I guess. I will keep you updating on day 6 and 7. We'll see, but I guess meet you guys at day 7. Yay! The day 7 pass of my 7-day social media detox. So okay, let's start with the biggest question. Will I download all the apps on my phone? All the social media and streaming apps on my phone? Yes and not. I will not download all the social media apps on my main phone, but I still gonna use my secondary phone. I guess most of us still have some old phone which is laggy, either battery doesn't hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna use my old iPhone 10, which I still have it. It's still working, so it will be fine for using. I'm gonna download all the apps there for the simple reason I'm still interested to see how another people doing. I'm still interested to check my friends on the Instagram, keep in touch with another people, because if I would delete everything, it will be kind of more complicated and kind of unreasonable, because with some friends I still communicate on the Instagram. With some friends I use another apps. I don't want to become this like no social media no man, because I like to create myself, I like to post it, and sometimes you can find inspiration in this, even nonsense scrolling. I understand that I need to give myself restriction, as I read before this Atomic Habits book. I should make my good habits easy to reach and some bad habits more complicated. So this way, I guess, if when I will be using my older phone, which doesn't have any SIM card, and the battery doesn't hold on like as good as my other phone, it's gonna give me opportunity. If I have time, I can use it. If I'm at home, and outdoors, it will be more complicated. I will need to find a Wi-Fi spot, or use my another phone to share the internet. So it's kind of extra steps, which takes away this momentum to open your phone and just straight checking. Second thing I will do for this phone, I will put some time restriction on the apps. For example, like Instagram, I could use for like 20 minutes a day. That's all. And with like couple other apps, I will manage to be like make my screen time is like 1 hour, and I guess it will be more than enough for me to still to see what's going on, still to see what's interesting to me, and not be obsessed to taking my main phone all the time to checking there. We cannot complain just on social media. Yes, it makes their apps more attractive to us. The algorithm gives us more and more. You check one video about this, something interested you, is gonna give you like 10 more or something similar, to keep you engaged more in. Okay, let's come back to the topic. So taking a break from social media. At the beginning, I felt it's gonna be hard because I cannot find some inspiration, or I don't know what to film, because I cannot checking what another people doing. I cannot get inspiration from another people or something like this, but actually it become totally opposite of this. I start to get more and more ideas because I wasn't flooding with another people ideas to try to not to copy, but to get inspiration from another people. I start to think myself, what I can do now, what I can create, even living simple life maybe is boring, but still, what I can talk about, what I can share with the people if I wanted to film something, it's not just increase my productivity, it also help me with the founding my own ideas, not just, trying to remake something what another people is doing. Although it's also not bad thing to do if you found something what's interested you, and maybe you have something to add to this story, or give your own experience on this thing, is really great thing to do. And I'm probably still gonna do it if I found something interesting with another people talking, and if I feel that I can add to this story something from my side, why not? It's still your own, objective, and at the end, it's like so many people is creating now, so many people is sharing their lives, that is almost impossible to make something totally new that other people didn't do, and you still can find inspiration from when you're stuck, you really don't know what to do, or you don't know how to create something. You still can find all this information. That's why social media is still so useful, if you start to using in the different way, not just to kill the time, but to found something to make yourself better. That's why at the end I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna totally disappear from social media or just make YouTube videos and that's all. No, I'm still gonna be present in the world, present around the things I'm interested about my friends, but I just gonna give myself some restrictions to not be sucked into this habit of all the time checking my phone, to have time to enjoy this thing, but not to be stuck to this, not to waste my time and then waste my productivity. So to end this video, I would like to say it was a great experience. Everyone of you should try this one. If you feel you spend too much time and then you constantly worrying about all this, constantly checking your phone about every single notification you get is related or not, even just to give yourself at least 7 days. In 7 days, nothing gonna major happen in your life that you're gonna miss, Be present in what's happening and be present of our mood. Why sometimes our mood, like mental health decreasing, why we sometimes so irritated, why it is. Sometimes it's nothing happening to you, but at the end of the day you're so like without patience, without energy, even though all day didn't do nothing hard. It can be the reason because we stuck to the phones. And yes, I noticed this one. It's like my energy levels now become much more better. My mood doesn't have these big swings, and I noticed during this time before that's why I decided to start this challenge, because I felt like after checking my phone sometimes I get instead of spending as enjoyable time to enjoy watching the things, I start to be some more irritated. I will be from no reason more anger on myself or something, and then this doesn't benefit me at all, or this doesn't benefit my family from this one, so this was the biggest reason I guess I started this one. And so now I finally understand it. The biggest reason was, but I was angry on myself, because I wasted the time and I didn't do the things I supposed to do. And at the end I will put everything at the end of the day when it's like kids back at home, and then I'm rushing. I need to do then 10 more things, 10 more tasks which I supposed to do during the day, but then I was waiting on my phone. But now when you being more productive, you being more focused on the things you're doing, your mood is getting better because you felt, okay, I did much more today and than I supposed to even to do, and then I still have more time to be playing with my kids, without thinking I still didn't do this. I need to do this one. I didn't finish working on these tasks. So yeah, it is great experience. I learned a lot, and hopefully I'm not gonna get dragged into this. Although I'm gonna be much more careful about this thing. So I will end up here and see you guys in another one. Bye bye.